The Echo Paradox. Imagine shouting into a canyon and waiting for an echo. Each time you hear your echo, you shout again, but a bit softer. The echo comes back softer too. If this goes on forever, getting quieter each time, do you ever reach a point where there's no sound at all? Or does the echo go on forever, just too quiet for us to hear? The Metaverse Paradox. Imagine a virtual world so real, it feels like a second life. Sounds cool, right? But hold on. Could spending all of our time in the metaverse actually make us more isolated in the real world, like a super fancy Teams call with no one showing up? The AI Assistant Paradox. AI assistants like Siri or Alexa are becoming more helpful every day, making our lives much easier. They can set reminders, order groceries, even tell us jokes. But here's the twist. The more reliant we become on these tools, the less we might actually think for ourselves. Will AI assistants become crutches that hinder our problem-solving skills? Or will they be the ultimate productivity boosters? The Productivity Paradox. Feeling like you're constantly chasing that to-do list dragon? Well, you're not alone. There are more productivity apps than ever, but are they actually making us more productive? Or just giving us more ways to procrastinate? Think about it. Are you using that new time management app to manage your time, or just manage another app? The Nostalgia Paradox. Remember dial-up internet and flip phones? Yeah, not exactly peak technology, but for some reason, the past always seems a little rosier. So why do we romanticize the good old days, even when they weren't that great? Is it because they're simpler? Or just because selective memory conveniently forgets the bad stuff? The Omnipotence Paradox. Picture someone who's all-powerful, capable of doing absolutely anything. Now, here's the brain teaser. Can this person create a rock so heavy that they themselves cannot lift it? If they can't lift the rock, there's something they can't do. But if they can't make such a rock, there's also something they can't do. So, how all-powerful are they really? The Grandfather Paradox. This one involves time travel, because, obviously. Let's say you go back in time and accidentally trip your grandpa before he meets your grandma. Poof, you cease to exist. But if you don't exist, you can't travel back in time to trip your grandpa. You see the problem? Achilles and the Tortoise Paradox. This ancient brain teaser involves a race between the fastest runner Achilles and a slowpoke tortoise. Achilles gives the tortoise a head start, but by the time Achilles gets to where the tortoise was, the tortoise has moved a little further ahead. This keeps happening, with Achilles seemingly getting closer but never quite reaching the tortoise. Does the race ever end? How does this challenge our understanding of space, time, and motion? The Unexpected Hanging Paradox. Imagine 10 prisoners are told that one of them will be hanged on a random day of the next week. They're allowed to meet every day and share information. But here's the twist. If they can figure out which day the hanging will happen, they all go free. So with enough communication, shouldn't they be able to solve the puzzle and avoid the hanging? But the paradox lies in the unexpected nature of the hanging. The Paradox of Choice. Ever spend an hour scrolling through Netflix trying to decide what to watch? The paradox is that having too many options can actually make it harder to choose, leading to decision fatigue. Does more choice actually make us less satisfied with our decisions? The Liar Paradox. This one's a classic. Imagine a statement that says, "This statement is false." If it's true, then the statement is lying, making it false. But if it's false, then the statement is true. The Prisoner's Dilemma. This thought experiment involves two prisoners who can cooperate or betray each other. The paradox lies in the fact that the best outcome for both prisoners depends on them trusting each other, even though betraying each other might seem like the safer option in the short term. Zeno's paradoxes. This ancient philosopher came up with a bunch of mind-benders, like the paradox of motion. Imagine dividing a distance in half, then half again, and so on. Wouldn't you need an infinite number of steps to reach the other side? But you clearly can get there in a real amount of time. The Friendzone Paradox. Social media is great for staying connected with everyone, except the person you actually like. The more you like their posts, the less likely they are to see you as more than a friend. Seems the like button might actually be working a little too well. The YouTube Subscriber Paradox. Imagine starting a YouTube channel with 0 subscribers. You promise to post your first video only when you get your first 100 subscribers. But here's the twist. People say they'll subscribe only if they see your videos. So, if you need videos to get subscribers, but you need subscribers to post videos, how do you ever get started? It's like saying that you'll throw a party if people show up, but they'll only show up if you throw the party. Who makes the first move? You or the potential subscribers? So, there you have it. 15 mind-blowing paradoxes that will leave you questioning reality. While they might seem like just fun brain teasers, paradoxes can actually be powerful tools for critical thinking. They force us to challenge our assumptions and explore the limitations of logic. But the journey doesn't end here. Imagine a ship that has all of its parts replaced over time. Is it still the same ship? What defines the essence of an object? Share your thoughts on the Ship of Theseus in the comments below.